Hi guys. Okay, so update on the van. We have finished the bed, the flooring minus a couple little wood panels in the front, most of the insulation minus the roof, which we're doing last. We have made the bed frame, we have built the cabinets and drilled them down. We're really waiting on electrical and plumbing to do everything out. So what we'll have to do after that is put all of the plumbing and electrical stuff in. So like the sink, the fridge, the toilet, and nail it down so it's already done. We are currently getting our cabinet doors built. We built the cabinets, but we got someone to build the cabinet doors for us just because we want it to match the cabinet doors that we got from IKEA, so it's all aesthetically pleasing. That's my only skill set. You can ask Jess, making sure everything's aesthetically pleasing. But so yeah, so it's moving along. What's really holding us up is the plumbing and electrical, which I've said a billion times over. But yeah, that's where we are update wise. I don't know, I'm kind of getting anxious and nervous. It is December 2nd and we're in a pickle. So we're still working on the electrical and plumber thing. Hopefully we'll know really, really soon. Then from there, we'll need to do the roof. Oh, we also built out the side wall for like to separate the front seats from the back. And on that side wall is going a mirror, so I just need to put the mirror there. And then we also have a drop-down Roman curtain, which looks so pretty, and I'm super excited about that. That came in the mail today. But yeah, and then we just need to paint the outside and do the roof rack, which I'm having someone help with the roof rack as well, because I don't feel comfortable drilling into any outside holes of the metal. We've done the inside holes metal, but drilling into the outside holes, you have to silicone them and like make sure they're super secure, so like, you know, we don't have leakage. So that's like a big thing for me too, so I'm not doing that. But I have a person who's also painting it. He said he'd do the roof rack. He's the same guy that did the windows. He's fantastic. His name is George. He lives in Tarpon Springs. If any of you guys need a recommendation for anybody in the auto world, also for mechanic wise, he's the best. I can give you his contact info. But yeah, that's kind of where we stand. From here, I'm not really sure where we're going from that, but if I can't find a plumber or an electrician here soon, I'm going to drive it back to Colorado with Jess and all of our tools, and we're gonna have to do it in Colorado, which sounds miserable because honestly, it's been 2 days of cold in Florida, and by cold I mean 50 degrees, and I'm over here like bundled to the max because I can't handle it. So wish me luck if we're working on a van in Colorado. But that's kind of where we stand right now. Just another regular update. I'll show you some videos of the van here soon. I'm just trying to like not give away too much either because I want it to be a big reveal as well. But I know you're probably sick and tired of sitting here and watching me just be on the screen. But thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Good morning. It's cold today, but I'm in the van. I wanted to show you guys the wall that we built. So essentially we nailed it into the floor up here and all along the back that has like stabilizing wood pieces, and then what's going to go there is actually a curtain. I'll show that to you, but that's going to be what separates the back from the front. We're working on more electrical stuff today, hopefully getting all the wiring that we need, so I'll be able to show you that. But let me set up the camera and I can show you how we're going to hang the curtain as well. So the floor is already tucked underneath that, but essentially that's how we're kind of moving with it. It's really stable, so it's not going anywhere. And yeah, and then the curtain, I'll be able to have it up or down. It's kind of sheer, so I might get one more piece of fabric just to, you know, cover the back end so it's a little bit more, you know, not as visible to see through the front. But that's kind of what it looks like right now. Yeah, so we're kind of, once again, we're just still stuck at a standstill, so let's see how this goes this week. And it's Monday, so I'm hoping we're gonna start off solid. Hey guys, sorry, I look a mess because I have had a rough day. Just like the last week or so has been really difficult. We've been trying to get help from plumbers and electricians because it's just something I'm not comfortable doing, and like, although Jess is getting more comfortable, it's just not something she really knows much about either, and we've done our research and we just don't feel like we can do it ourselves. So we've had to like get professional help, and not only is there very little of it, but everybody is so expensive. And you know, I just like hit my end today because we finally had someone I was so excited. It was like, it's getting work done tomorrow, we're ready to go. And then he turned around and told us his labor cost, which he didn't tell us from the get-go, which really frustrated me. And once he did tell us, it was so dang expensive that like, it's just,
I don't have enough money for it. I don't. Like, it's not what I budgeted for. It's not what I saved for. And the only reason he's like ripping us off, and the only reason he's able to do that is because he knows the Florida market. To get somebody to help you build that and like do that portion for you, there's no one here. So like now I have so many like different things to contemplate. Like, do I need to go home to Colorado and find somebody there? Like, this van isn't done, and I was supposed to be leaving in January, and I was supposed to be home for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. So I'm very stressed out. This is the first day of the whole entire build that I felt like quitting, and that I felt crazy for even doing this. So I guess that's kind of a good thing that it's only the first out of all of the days we've been doing this, and we've had a lot of hard struggles. But yeah, obviously I can't quit because I'm homeless, but yeah, it's frustrating. So that's been a challenge, but we're working through it. We're gonna see how it goes. We called a couple other people today, and if not, I think I'm gonna have to figure out if I need to find somebody in Colorado or even in another state and find a way to stay in another state. So stay tuned, but there's my challenge of the week.
Through giant puddles, and we have a tornado warning. What? What's the problem now?
Oh my gosh, get in. We can't be out here. Something is leaking from here.
Oh god.
That's car. So that's a problem. We have a leak here, and a leak here.
Woo, picking up the cabinets.
They're heavy. I need to open the door. Sorry.
At Kohl's shop. Just picked up all the cabinet doors. Thank you, Cole. You're the man. If you guys ever need anything, come see him. All your custom wood needs.
Fuck you if you love a car for its paint job. Love you, you love a car for the road trips. Show me the miles on your arms and the pink scar where the doctor had to pull out all the bone chips cause you were pressing in the gas just a bit hard. Right in the moment when the road curved a bit sharp, and when you woke up somebody wasn't clipping your seatbelt and pulling you from the open window of your flipped car. Cold pizza, tie-dye shirts, broken hearts. Give them here, give them here. Hand-me-downs, gimme, leftovers. Gimme, sloppy seconds. Give them here, give them here. I don't care where you've been, how many miles, I still love you. I don't care where you've been, how many miles, I still love you. Show me someone who says they got no baggage. I'll show you somebody who's got no story. Nothing gory means no glory, but baby, please don't bore me. We won't know until we get there. The who, or the what, or the when, where. My favorite sweater was a present that I got a couple presidents ago, and I promised that I will rock it till it's threadbare. Bet on it. Every single person's got a couple skeletons, so pretty soon in this room it'll just be me and you when we clear out all the elephants. Me and you and the elements. We all have our pitfalls. Beer's flat, the cabs have been called, and everybody and their mama can hear the drama that's happening behind these thin walls. Cold pizza, tie-dye shirts, broken hearts. Give them here, give them here. Hand-me-downs, leftovers, sloppy seconds. Give them here, give them here. I don't care where you've been, how many miles, I still love you.
Hello, hello. Hi. Well, this has been an interesting 3-day journey.
We are on the road to Colorado currently.
Yes. We made it across the border to Colorado. Now we're on the last stretch, finally. Kansas was, I have to say, the most boring state that I have ever driven through in my life.
Painfully boring. I warned her.
Yeah.
No one can prepare themselves for Canada. Or for Canada, for Kansas. Canada, I'm excited about.
No, Canada, yeah. Kansas was, yeah. What a
Can you tell
windows.
we're tired? We look tired.
Oh, yes. Even though we've gotten 2 nights of rest and, you know, made the proper stop so that we're not driving through the night or anything like that. I've definitely done it. Not fun and just not safe at the end of the day. But yeah, so far the trip has been really easy peasy, except the gas has been chewed because of how much the car is loaded up, especially us driving 80, 90 sometimes. That definitely chews it up even more. So we had a couple scares.
But we were driving and we just thought, okay, we're gonna break down the side of the road. Because we thought there'd be like a next exit that would have gas station, and it didn't. And we got to one gas station that was super sketchy, and it wasn't operating. So that was fun. Our pit stops were Nashville, Tennessee, a little outside of Nashville, Tennessee, and where were we last night?
Last night was
we were in Kansas.
Salina, I don't know how it's pronounced.
Yes, Salina, Kansas. We were in Kansas last night.
Yeah.
So it'll be good to be home and in, not Jess's own bed, but I'll be in my childhood bed. So that's fantastic.
I will finally be at my destination, so I'm excited because this will be the first time I'm out of Florida in 2020 because of obviously this lovely pandemic that we're going through. So I'm just super excited. I don't care that I'm not in my own bed for once.
As far as agenda, we're gonna probably, it'll be about 2 p.m. when we get into my city. So we'll probably unload and head over to a buddy who is helping us with the plumbing and the electrical, and kind of just get a vibe of what we're gonna need to start doing tomorrow. So that's kind of the breakdown of that. And then, what, you've got 2 days, 3 days? How many days do you have?
2 days. And then the third day, so Monday and Tuesday, we're going to be hardcore working, just figuring out a plan exactly of what the next steps are in terms of plumbing, electric, and then the rest of the build out, so that we can be prepared for the rest of it now that we finally have the right hands on it and everything like that. And then yes, Wednesday I'll be leaving back the day before Christmas so that I can spend the holidays with my family, and then I'll be back to finish it all up.
So we just have to get through this portion. I've kind of decided that I feel like my trip will probably be pushed 2 weeks or so. So I'm kind of assimilating to that idea and getting used to it. But yeah, it'll be nice to be home. We're gonna try and do a lot more filming of work, us doing the work, because I know we've been bad at that. Now that we have like a workstation to do it, and like a person helping us, and like we can actually just get stuff done instead of a lot of like sitting around and getting a little done, sitting around and getting a little done. So that's not, you guys don't want to watch that. So
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it was trial and error, and probably would have gotten a lot of laughs out of it, but you've honestly seen a lot of frustrating, horrible moments.
yeah, I think I cried like a billion times. Maybe I have no tears left in me. I basically have become a shell of myself. I'm good. I'm fine. But I'm excited to get all of my stuff out of the car and into the house so we can work on it. But then I'm just gonna have to load the car back up anyways. Honestly, my life is just a revolving door of me packing things and unpacking things, and I'm really over it, but it is what it is.
And I'm here to help, luckily, so she doesn't have to do it on her own. Thank God, because that would be very tedious, I can imagine.
I'd be in the ditch so dead.
Yeah, because we've literally packed it up so that she could take it to my house, then packed it up so that she can take it here, and now we're unpacking it again so that we can finish working on it, and then we'll finally have, hopefully, just one final repack and no more of this ongoingness.
I also was staying with another friend at one point, and so I was half packed at her place, so then I had to pack up at her place. Basically, in hindsight, I probably actually moved stuff 7 times
In 1 month.
Ugh.
But I mean, this is kind of just a preparation of the next year at the end of the day, really, because you're
No,
just constantly going to be on the go.
But nothing will be moving. It'll all be in this car. Show them the back real quick.
Guys,
They can see.
this is literally how loaded up. It was a little bit more organized at the beginning of the trip, but because with all,
Big shift, yeah.
the stopping and going and sometimes slamming on brakes, it shifts.
That being said, we did really good at packing it. There wasn't a lot of shifting, and there was nothing at least we don't know yet. Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Luckily, we haven't heard anything break or crack.
Yeah.
No, nothing like that. So
I think everything's pretty packed in there, good, which is fantastic. But yeah, so that's kind of the agenda. hopefully we'll be getting you more exciting video content soon. Right now it's just pretty boring.
I mean, you know, that's why there's certain people that are planners and some people that are doers. Right now we're in the planning stage of it still, even though it's part of the doing, but it's just a lot of reworking. I mean, I don't know how many times we could say this, but we want to make sure it's done right. We don't want to mess anything up and have any hiccups along the road for the next year. So my biggest piece of advice is just take your time in the build out and a lot extra time. Whatever you thought the build out was going to take, honestly, add a couple weeks, add a month, add 2.
Basically, don't think that you're a wizard and that you can't do a van build in a month, because for some reason I thought that was plausible, and now I look like an idiot, so there's that.
And I mean, that's, you know, to say I've been studying them for 5 years and I thought I was super duper prepared. I'm like, yeah, Gabby, we're gonna do this in 3 months, no problem. No.
I was like, oh, well, we'll have a plumber and electrical, and they'll only take a day each, and then I'll build the rest in a week. But what? I have no skills. Like, why would I think that that's possible? But here we are. We're 34 miles away from my hometown, so I'm excited.
My first time to Colorado Springs, so I'm super duper excited.
It's pretty. It's just cold. I'm not looking forward to being cold. We're already cold.
I don't mind it. To get out of the Florida heat, I am totally okay. Everybody says that, you know, as Floridians, you want what you can't have. Well, I have had it, and I like it, and I'm ready for it.
She